But I think it's one that's important to this issue of workforce and meeting our needs. That's while illegal immigration issues have dominated the national agenda, illegal immigration issues, there's been little discussion about developing a national consensus around legal immigration and legal immigration as an economic tool. What are your thoughts around raising or lowering legal immigration quotas, programs such as the HB1 visa? This is truly a national issue, and one that is at the forefront of a lot of the issues, quite frankly, we deal with our congressperson right now on, because we're in the middle of these things quite often with companies and workers that are coming from overseas. So.
Yeah, you know, again, because we have a strong economy and a solid economy, we have more good paying jobs than we do workers. So at times we have to bring them in. You know, companies have to bring them in through the HB1 visa process. You know, I like it. You know, we're bringing in the best of the best to come and work in our companies here in the Lehigh Valley. And I believe if you have a master's degree education or higher for the first 20,000 HB1 visas, it's kind of a, you know, a fast track to get here. I like any program that we can get the best and brightest throughout the entire world to come and work here in the Lehigh Valley. These are programs that I think we need to fight for. I think these are programs we need to keep, and potentially programs with the amount of jobs that are out there that are unfilled might potentially have to be expanded. You know, I like the HB1 visa program. I do.
Thank you, Marty. Susan?
I think legal immigration is an economic issue as much as it is a humanitarian issue. We absolutely have a broken system. We have to have a comprehensive bipartisan approach to immigration reform, and it needs to happen soon, so that we not only have safe and secure borders, but so that we also have a strong legal visa program, so that our businesses across the country, but here in the Lehigh Valley, so that industries like our healthcare industry, our hospitals, of which we have some of the finest in the state, can find the talent and the expertise they need in specialty areas. So I think it's very important that we recognize the significance and the importance to our industries of legal immigration, that we not view specialty immigration as a threat, but rather as an enhancement to our local businesses and industries. When one of the things that I heard most from local hospitals was the concerns about the HB1 visa program and whether it was going to fall by the wayside and whether they were going to be able to fill essential spots in their medical staffing. So I think that it is a vital part of it.
Thank you. Tim?
Absolutely. We need more legal immigration. We make it very, very hard for people to come here legally, which is part of the reason that the system is so chaotic as it is right now. Unfortunately, it's something that neither one of the establishment parties has addressed. My entire life I've been hearing about it, and nobody's done anything about it. So something needs to be done. We need more legal immigration here. I think security and borders are reasonable, but the only way we're ever going to be able to control them is when we actually have a rational policy for people coming in the front door, so we know the people coming through the back are doing it for a reason. Now, I mean, I've seen this my entire career, the effects of immigration and how important it is. I mean, up and down the line. I did a story for 69 News about mushroom farms, which incidentally, it's pretty interesting how, I never knew that Pennsylvania had some of the most mushroom growing farms in the world, but at any rate, that being said, it's very interesting that they need immigrant labor, but beyond that, we need people coming here to be entrepreneurs and doctors. Some of the highest percentage of entrepreneurs in the country are immigrants. This is something that is the embodiment of the American dream, of people coming here with, as we talked about through this whole hour, the proper conditions in place. If we put the right things in place, low taxes, low regulation, free trade, freer immigration, we can grow our communities forever. There's enough growth to keep going forever if we just follow these simple policies that have worked over and over. 1 billion people have been lifted out of poverty. 1 billion people in the last 25 years. That's an unbelievable statistic that doesn't get discussed enough. And the reason it happens is when we follow these rules that we know work.
Thank you. And I'm not going to make